In the not-so-distant future, the Gunpla battle simulator has undergone...
Hopefully my neighbor's music is going to remain quiet enough, but no promises there. I forgot to go use the restroom before I started this stream, but that's okay. We can just do it. Just do it, as Nike would say. I think it's Nike, right? I don't know. I'm not much into the sports balls. As my Gunpla obsession might be evident. I don't have any physical Gunpla, unfortunately. I'm too broke for that. Well, it appears as though... Oh, I did not notice that the cat was up there. It appears as though that it has not forgotten what my Gunpla looks like since the last time I was on. And,
Welcome!
Gonna move to the multiplayer lobby.
I'm
create my own. Well, hold on. Let me see if
I'm switching.
let's see if there's any that has a. Nope, none of them. Well, this one says streaming is okay. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I know, Cat. I can see you there. I cannot devote a hand to pet you at the moment. Please don't claw my shoulder. I mean, I could, but you know, I just started the stream, so not that you know what I'm talking about. But they know what I'm talking about. Who are they? I don't know. I might as well start my own room, honestly. Although, yeah, I'm gonna start my own lobby. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention, like before, that there's going to be quite a bit of latency if you end up finding me in game between, you know, what's happening on screen and what's happening in game, because I'd prefer to have the buffer have a high latency so that it gives smooth video than, you know, have instant replay or whatever it's called. But there we go.
How was that?
That's exactly what I want. I was tempted to set a password here so that to make people watch my stream, but I'm not going to do that. Yes, switch lobbies. Switch lobbies. No, oh god, I hate that voice. Why did I do that voice? Oh, what do we have here? Message. Oh, I got a friend request. That's nice. Sure. I don't know who that is, but cool. Cute. So far, I don't really have any reason to. Hey, would you not attack my? Hey, stop attacking my hair. That is not a toy. What are you doing? What are you attacking my hair for? That hurts. I don't want to attack your hair. Plus, with my own room, I can go through and make my own mission and get to go through the whole cutscene for a bit for the first time. Plus, I want to see how good this is in isolation. That's my ultimate metric for how good something is. Let's see, how many did I get to? I got through 20. Okay. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't do that? Did I do? Huh. No, I guess we didn't play this one. No, I didn't. No, that's right. I must have done that one. Yeah, that was the one I did last time, I think. I don't want to go check my stream to be sure. I don't think I lost any save data this time, but I'm not going to go through and check this moment, right this moment. I don't want to start off the stream doing something boring like that. I'm going to quick start that, and since there's no one in here at the moment, I don't really feel like waiting for someone to show up to start the mission. Man, I'm going to play this. No, not dragon. What's the custom pose look like? There we go. That whip is so huge. I love it. I wish we could choose like weapon storage for some of these, like that, so that when it's not being used, it shows up on the tail, like back where the tail would be. But I digress. Don't need to do that. I kept that katana in the right hand mostly because it has a good EX skill on it. Although I don't even use that EX skill. So
Don't be afraid.
Oh, why did I say
the
that?
The path will open
I had
if
been
you
using
trust your own potential and do all you can.
Okay. What is that quote from? I know they're probably quoting someone from Gundam, but I haven't seen all of the Gundam series. Forgive me.
Hello again! It's Rico, official MC of the GB4 Beta Test Battle Tournament!
I didn't even plan it this way. The cat's just... No, it's on this side. The cat's just decided to do that.
And who's this? The world's very first Gunpla battle star, Mr. Gunpla?
Ha ha ha! Great to be back! The day is finally here! I was so excited, I only slept for 10 hours!
Bro.
How terrible! I'm sure I speak for all of us when I say we can only hope you somehow find the strength to struggle through! Well, now that you're finally awake, tell us, what are you looking forward to in today's match, mister?
Right, well, the group I've got my eye on is... the Miracle Team!
The Miracle Team? Oh, you mean that new clan that managed to find the very last battle tournament ticket after just one try? We talked about them in the clan battles too. It seems luck really is on their side lately.
Indeed. I can't help but think this team has a special something that could really shake things up.
I'll be sure to watch them closely then. I'm sure you're not the only one who can't wait to see what this scrappy new team can do. Good luck to them and all the other competitors as they fight for the top spot in GB4. May the spirit of Gunpla battle guide them to victory.
Must you make this difficult, cat? The answer is yes.
Miracle Team, huh? We really are making a name for ourselves.
That's great. The battle tournament is a pretty big deal, though. I admit, I'm getting a little nervous.
Understandable.
Come on, buddy. What happened to that can-do attitude you had before? Shoot, now that I put more thought into it, you're making me a little bit nervous, too. Who will be sent in first? Well, seems like you're not nervous at all.
That actually makes me feel a little better. Okay, our first team is extra important. We need someone dependable to secure our place in the next round.
Well then, I guess it should be the 3 original members, right? How about you, Lin, and Tao?
Yeah.
Get out there and show them what you've got, guys. Let's start this tournament off strong.
I agree. The founders of the team should go. You deserve the chance to represent our clan more than anyone.
I agree. Guys!
Sounds like they're not giving us a choice. All right, we won't let you down. The match is starting any second now. Looks like Sokai High School?
I didn't mean to click again, but
Hey, excuse me? Do you have a minute? I want to ask you something, if you have the time.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Say what? Oh. Okay, you got me. Anyway, I just wanted to ask and make sure we were in the right lobby for the tournament. Is this it, or is it somewhere else?
There's only one. Okay.
This is my first GB4 competition, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, you're in the right place, babe. Clearly, fate has brought us together at last.
Bro, don't hit on our competitors.
Again with the pickup artist act?
What do you mean, act? I'm the real deal.
Okay.
Come on, man. Hitting on girls in online games is so lame. Actually, was she even listening?
No, she was not listening. Just like the cat on my shoulder.
Here! Come on, hurry it up, you two!
3 of you? Wait, does that mean you're here to compete in the tournament as well?
Yep, that's right. How could you tell? We're the Sokai High School team. I guess introductions are in order. I'm Sanamiyama, and this is Ryusei Fudo.
Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna be honest. He has exactly as nondescript of a protag voice as I expected.
And I'm Toma Eisen. Looks like you've already met Sana.
I'm glad they gave him a deeper voice than the other two.
Sokai High School. Wait a second, I remember now. Isn't that the famous school that won a load of Gunpla battles back in the day?
I have no idea
That's
what that
right.
noise was.
And Toma Eisen became a pro while he was still a student. He's supposed to be pretty good.
Technically, we're the former Sokai High School team, seeing how the 3 of us graduated a couple years ago. I wasn't planning on joining at first, but the class reunion was so much fun!
Okay, so it's been 5 years since Gundam Breaker Mobile. This is Biscotti, by the way. The cat.
And we're here because Sana saw the tournament and insisted we all join. It's a little embarrassing to use my avatar from my old high school days, though.
It just looks like you, though. Why?
We got our tournament ticket on the 10th try. So we figured we might as well give it a go.
I mean, I don't mean to knock his voice actor. It's not bad voice acting. It's just, very plain protag. Everyman.
Impressive. Our team barely managed to complete it once before the last ticket was claimed.
Oh man, I was already worried about going up against Meister Jin.
It's okay. I'm literally beating myself.
And now these guys are our first opponents? This is crazy.
I mean, if you think about it and you played the last game. This just feels like they literally are just nodding at the past versions of the game with various things. But it also, like I said, I think this universe is also the same as one of the Build Diver universes. Namely because this and the Mobile Doll May and some of the other stuff, it's like, oh, well, this is the 4th iteration of that Build Divers concept place. I'm glad this should be a fun match. Yeah.
That's the spirit!
I'm probably gonna get my butt kicked.
No matter who wins in there, no hard feelings.
Yeah. I had it crash during this cutscene once. It's been a while
Everybody
now.
ready?
No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready at all. I was also tempted to bring in the oh, which one is it called? My tall geese, mostly because I like the cannon. I think I could just redo it with the tall geese. I will. If this isn't, even if this is successful, there's no reason not to. I'll just skip the cutscene. I'm thinking about increasing the size of that mane, but I want it to look like small and grow in the next form so that it appears like it grew, but it might be hard to pull that off. And the thing.
That team may be tough, but we can't let it get to us.
Right. I was just a little surprised by how famous our very first opponents are. But we've been practicing a lot, and I'm better than I used to be. I just have to prove it.
That's what I like to hear. Alright, let's do this. I can't let everyone down.
Next one usually comes up around here, yeah. Come on, I want to get my third layer of funnels up. Oh, that thing's down there? Okay. Thank gods for funnels. It kept the combo going while I was totally lost as to where this guy was. Go up here, out here. Oh, this is still really hard to get all of the funnels to come up at the same time. Mostly because I don't have enough DX to do it. Oh, cool. I've got it layered up now. Oh, yeah. I don't have any teammates, so this green form doesn't really have much use for... Bro! He knocked my beam gun off. This is one of the annoying things about persistent trying to solo things, is that it becomes difficult when you get swarmed by the enemies to deal with them. Which is, I think, why the funnels are helpful. Easier to deal with them when there's something else handling the other stuff as well. Because that'll cause other things to flinch periodically. Dang it. I need to move that range mode button a little bit further away from where I'm usually at. Because that's going to bug me. Oof. Sorry, Cat. I almost forgot you were up there.
Keep up the good work.
Wow, it's been a while since the three of us deployed together, hasn't it?
Now that you mention it, we have a
I
lot
find
more
that it just makes me laugh, in part because like there's
Well, we've come a long way.
totally.
You'd never believe I used to be afraid of a simple boss battle.
And just think, soon we'll finally get a chance to take on Meister Jin himself. Hang on, If we defeat him, does that mean an end to our adventure?
Of course not. We've still got a tournament to win.
That's not what I meant, and you know it, Tao. Anyway, we better get our game faces on. Those Sokai High School
That was
guys
probably
are
my
gonna
chance to
be
get all my
upset.
funnels out, but I chose to get the super mode going instead. Hydrotrance, excuse me. Now, yay! And then I'm just gonna have to re-up those funnels again. It does not feel like the funnel buff does much at all. Like, especially when it's like, oh, it gives you like a 10% buff per turn, so you get maybe a 20% max. So now I have like, what, all the funnels on my arm. I hope I'm facing the right direction. That is a frustrating thing. I gotta figure out how to make the EX go while it's moving really high, really faster. I thought that the attack rate buff that they put on the funnels would be helpful, but it didn't seem to affect the funnels I use as much as I
Mission clear.
thought it would.
Let's
but
keep going.
okay, and now the funnels are back. And it just seems like I end up defeating everything before the funnels are useful enough to matter. You know, you make a great headrest.
Hey, found them! I have to
You
admit,
found
didn't
them,
expect
lady.
crashing a tournament would be this fun.
Let's go, you two. Time to prove we're still the best.
Just like old times, huh?
Don't bring that up.
Are they joking around? It's like they're not nervous at all.
Yeah, this definitely isn't their first match.
That's fine. They may have more experience than we do, but you and I both have more guts than grit.
Yeah, let's get him.
Here we go. These youngsters are pretty good.
Youngsters?
Finally get 'em in.
Buddy, you're like, what, 23?
Time for your nap already?
Hey, I'm not over the hill just yet.
Oh yeah? Then prove it, Gramps.
That's just my calculations based on, you know, he's about 5 years, you know,
Man, they are pretty relaxed for being
the
in the
first
middle of a tournament battle.
reunion, I'm assuming, because Sana's super excited about it, so it's clearly not been a common thing for her to do. So she hasn't done a couple of them. And she looks roughly the same, so... but then again, they probably just reused assets from Gundam Breaker. It does look better, though, so it might be totally new.
Never give up.
One? We did
Oh.
it, didn't we?
Yeah, we did it. We actually beat Sokai High.
What do you mean, we?
Yes!
I know.
Even though they were
Well, not
super
we.
good,
Not,
we totally pulled it off.
I guess all it takes is a little determination.
okay, sure. You
Okay,
guys, your
that's the first
determination
match down.
won.
We're off to a great start.
It wasn't me in my dragon bubble suit. Not at all. And in case you're curious, that's pronounced Sigma Jin, like Majin from Dragon Ball, but sort of like a sentient computer virus or something. I don't know. Computer demon. Whew, sorry for going quiet. When I get focused, it just...
I can't believe we lost. You guys are a lot better than you look.
What? That... I feel offended by that. Are you sure you didn't let us win? No, I don't like that.
Sana?
I may have done that once a long time ago, but not this time. Although, I admit I was in this for the class reunion
hit
more
me
than
with your tail?
anything else.
Sana, what's the matter with you? You were the one who wanted to do this, but you didn't even take the time to tune your mobile suit properly?
Yeah, sorry about that.
The cat got bored.
Wait, they weren't even playing with their best builds?
I don't really feel offended.
Don't
by that.
worry about it, kid. You guys fought hard out there, and you beat us fair and square. Honestly, I'm impressed.
They're probably going to have another future chapter in the update where they give us even more of them. That's what I'm of the firm opinion that the 5 DLCs we're going to get are either going to be chapters, like one chapter each of the story continued, or maybe 2. I don't know, so that we get up to 12. But if they do 2 per DLC, then it would be get up to what, 17 chapters? I don't know.
What he said. I hate getting knocked out in the first round, but I had a really good time.
I think I saw 5 DLCs. I don't know.
That was really impressive.
Supposedly.
I'll be rooting for you online.
Thanks. I just know we'll win this thing.
It's really weird having played
You
that
guys
character.
were amazing! Sure, they were a little rusty, but you actually beat Sokai High School.
But they also kind of made you play different pro tags during the course of that story. You ended up also playing the girl who was experimented on with Gunpla AI or something. Well, and I don't know what my neighbors are doing, but hopefully you can't hear that.
I knew you 3 could win as long as you worked together.
I can't remember the character's story. You can go watch my other streams to see that.
Agreed. You have all improved significantly. You think so too? I really feel like I'm finally starting to battle like a real pro. I know there's still a long ways for us to go, but I meant what I said before. We're winning this, no matter what.
Oh, okay. Here we go. This isn't supposed to get anything. Media file. That media file doesn't have any audio. I think it's... Okay, yeah, it's over now.
You heard her. Let's turn this into a winning streak.
We already know it's all the way to the top. Now, oh, I like this build a lot. I'm going to go double check to make sure that I've got it saved. It's also got enough EX skills that I could probably put an alternate build of it together. Why'd I go into painting? I don't know why I put an accident. I'm pretty sure that I've got this. This is the most recent save version of the Dragonette. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This one's called the Tulgis Rosé. In case you haven't watched the stream before, sorry if you have and it's redundant. Yay! Okay, it did keep the information. It doesn't seem to have lost my update or my edits. So I want to go through. Honestly, I kind of want to go through that mission again, just for the drops. They're free parts from those particular mobile suits, which I do enjoy all of them, parts of them, but not all of them. So I may as well. And I want to see. Oh, hi. No.
This is the mission desk.
They're gonna leave the room probably, but I don't know. Yeah, they're gone. Oh, no. Yeah, they're gone. Sadness. Oh well. I had kind of wanted to solo it on some level anyway, but... Why are you whacking me with your tail, cat?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, cat is... You would... Oh, yay, someone's here. Yay! Ooh. Huh. Okay. Ow! What are you doing, cat? Can you please get back up on the... Get on the back. There you go. Don't bite me. Ooh.
Good to be here.
No, what was that?
Thanks. Sweet build.
Yeah, I like their builds, both of them, honestly. Excuse me for leaning in a little bit. Yeah, okay. Those are both good builds. I like that. Please don't bite me, cat. I know you want attention, but I need both my hands.
Don't be afraid. The path will open if you trust your own potential and do...
I'm assuming that they have probably been through this before. And I just went through this mission before, so I don't want to go through those cutscenes all over again. But half the time it's like, hey, oh yeah, they already went through it too. Cool, they skipped it too. Oh, dude, that's a sweet build. Oh, I see what they did. That's pretty cool. I like that. It looks like they used the Shenlong or Ultron chest piece to create that bust, which is really nice idea. I like that. That's good. Good design.
That team may be tough, but we can't let it get to us.
Right. I was just a little surprised by how famous our very first opponents are. But we've been practicing a lot, and I'm better than I used to be. I just have to prove it.
That's what I like to hear. All right, let's do this. I can't let everyone down.
Oh, I've noticed it does that sometimes. It'll, like, when I'm using the beam attack weapon on this, on player camera mode, it'll sometimes flip out trying to target various things when I'm beam something behind me and in front of me. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if they've got better funnel power than I do. They probably do. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know why it delays like that sometimes. I think it's probably based on the latency between the different players' connections to the server. It's like, okay, gonna make sure everyone's there. And sometimes I wonder if the NPCs that we fight aren't like asymmetrical, as in like
It's been a while since
sometimes
the three of us deployed together,
we all
hasn't
see
it?
the same enemies, and other times I see my teammates like attacking randomly, and like either they're missing a lot because they're way off, or they are seeing enemies on their screen when they're attacking in that area, and the data on the server or our display is off or something.
Of course not. We've still got a tournament to win.
That's not what I meant. I mean, you know it, pal.
And that's the only thing I can think is that like it's
Yokai High School guys are gonna be here any second.
either making us see different enemies or the display is just weird. I don't know. I'd have to go watch someone else's stream of my gameplay to do that, to know. Which I'm more than willing to do. I'll just have to, you know, mute that stream so that it's, but then there'd be the latency between the delay between my viewing and their viewing and so on. And then there'd be sort of an echo too if I had the sound on. It's been a while since I played the Tanvo build for more than a mission or two. I just don't want to get boring by. Oh, I thought the cat was up there. I don't want to get boring by using the same mobile suit over and over and over again. Although I do love this one in particular. Are you playing the cat?
Hey, Panda! I have to admit, I didn't expect crashing a tournament would be this fun.
Let's go, you two. Time to prove we're still the best.
Just like old times, huh?
Don't bring that up.
Are they joking around? It's like they're not nervous at all.
Yeah, this definitely isn't their first match.
That's fine. They may have more experience than we do, but you and I both have more guts and grit.
Yeah, let's get them.
Oh, I didn't get to use my satellite
go.
cannons. You say, here we
Youngsters
go,
are pretty good.
and then, like,
Good work.
heh,
Is it time for your nap already?
we beat them before their cutscenes got through
I'm not
finished,
over the hill just
or their
yet.
voice lines finished.
Oh yeah, then prove it, Gramps. Let's do this.
Calm down. We're just getting started.
Man, they are pretty relaxed for being in the middle of a tournament battle.
That's just funny to me now.
You're definitely pros. Don't let it mess with your head, Tal.
We already beat them.
Staying focused. Let's keep up the pressure.
The pressure is on. The pressure is done. We broke them.
We did win, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
We did it. We actually beat Sokai High.
Yes! Even though they were super good, we totally pulled it off.
I guess all it takes is a little
Good thing these
determination.
displays are unpopulated.
Okay,
It's
that's
just
the first match
miniatures,
down.
but
We're off to a great start.
any resemblance to reality is purely coincidental. I wouldn't do this. I don't think anyone would. Well, that's not true. That's definitely not true. Jokes aside, I'm gonna shut up now. Ha! Looks like the mace has got strawberry jam on it to be YouTube friendly. But yeah, that's the Ultron or Ultron. I think that's the Ultron or Shenlong chest. Either way, they're mostly the same looking. They're similar in some ways. What are you doing, cat? But they're not identical. The relation between the two mobile suits is obvious, though. I'm not gonna skip through the next cutscene though. Well, I mean this cutscene I'm gonna skip through because I literally just played through it a few minutes ago. I just wanted to play through it with the tall geese. I haven't used my older tall geese version in a while.
This is the mission desk.
Hopefully the cutscene for this one is short enough that it doesn't cut us off. Because I want to play with the team. Because I feel like the higher difficulties are kind of boring when the NPCs are your backup. And I'm not sure. I do want to try soloing new type, so I think I will do that when I get to new type mode. Like soloing it online, creating my own room and basically locking it up so no one else can get in, and doing it for the challenge of it. I've got a bunch of builds that I'm pretty confident in, but I need to perfect them all. Oh my gosh.
Good to be here.
Okay. Yeah.
Sweet build. Thanks.
Well, everybody's got their teddy bear friend, so I'm not gonna make fun of anybody's build. It's cute. Oh, they didn't even use most of the bear guy parts. Actually, they just used the head. Huh? I can respect that. It still looks like the teddy bear. They're using the act guy parts, though. I think on the.
Some things can only be learned in battle. Hello, everyone in the lobby. It's me, MC Rico. Thank you again for being our guest commentator, Mr. Gunpla.
I could never refuse someone as cute as you.
The first round of the battle tournament is over, and the winners are moving
I
on
seem to
to
be
the
faster.
second stage of the tournament bracket. And my goodness, some of those first round fights were exciting! What a fantastic display of skill and teamwork!
They were, but this battle tournament is just getting started. I'm hoping for even more intense battles to come.
We'll be here the whole time to cheer everybody on, so get out there and do your best!
Okay, there's still more cutscene. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Mister's right. The battle tournament is practically just starting. Anything could happen in the later rounds. But after that last win, I'm feeling confident we can handle whatever this tournament throws at us. Let's keep it up.
Yeah, the more experienced our enemies, the more they'll underestimate us.
I wouldn't be so sure if I were you, Mashima.
Mashima, Mashima, Mashima. Come on.
Who are you? Sorry, I never remember guys' faces.
Stop.
Oh, come on! Not this again.
Stop staring longingly into his eyes.
Ah, you're too easy, Yuki. So, wait, if you're stopping by, I assume that means...
You guessed it. I came to let you know we'll be facing your team again in the second round.
Oh, dang.
Hurry,
We're going up
hurry,
against
hurry.
Nishiwaki Engineering again?
Oh no.
I guess Mashima did say something about them playing in this round.
Alright, well, I really wish that it didn't cut you off at 2 minutes like that, because evidently several of the cutscenes are longer than that. I ought to time them just to see how much it cuts off with that timer. Because, like, I feel like you should be able to play story mode cohesively with your friends in multiplayer if you really want to, without missing parts of it. But that kind of inhibits that. Maybe it's different in a closed room. Oh no! Oh no! Don't pay attention to what how many viewers. Don't pay attention to how many viewers. Just don't. Just don't. If I look at that number, then I will get more nervous. And more, you know,
I've never seen you so serious, Mashima.
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking.
You thinking? Wait, hold on. Are you nervous because it's Yuki that we're up against?
I was with Lilin last time, and this time I'm with you. Things keep going this way. I should finally get paired up with my girl Sheena next time.
You never change, do you?
Of course not. It's pretty hard to improve on perfection, Lynn.
Oh my god, get a better personality. Let's just go.
Yeah, I do agree. I feel like there's only room for one arrogant ace on this team, and that's me. That's a really cool one. I wanted to use that Gunpla back piece for a while on the Yuga raid, but I can't really. Sometimes I wish you could just tell it to go forward, but no. I don't need to complain every single moment. It has still got good elements. There's definitely room to improve though. I love that Mirage Colloid thing. I think it's the Mirage Colloid. Man, my funnels are getting more action than I am. Excuse me, Dragoons. They're still fun. Cat. Can you... Yes, I know you're up there. Please don't jump in my lap right now. Oh gosh, I hope I'm honestly hoping that whoever is... No, please, don't mess around, Cat. Not right now. Cat, come on. Okay. Well, I didn't mean to chase you off, though. You make a good headrest. I'm kidding. I just don't have hands to pet the cat right now. They always pick the most inopportune times.
Back to your old self, Mashima. You ready?
Picked up some new tricks.
Man.
Now I'm even better than before.
Can't wait to see it. I'm not just gonna let you win, though. This time, we settle.
This is unbelievable. They're both so intense. It's like they're in their own private match. Hey, we need to get in there. We can't let Mashima have all the glory.
I don't think we did. I don't think we did at all.
I should have known. Even after all this time, you still managed to be better than I remember.
Some things haven't changed, Yuki. I never would have made it this far without the friends who fought by my side.
Technically, I'm going through the plot in order again, but like I've said in the descriptions, I'm mostly grinding up for new type at the moment.
You're awfully quiet, Lynn. What's the matter? You feeling a little starstruck after seeing me in action?
Yeah, I don't think so.
1 sec, I need to take my goggles off for a minute to rest my nose. I'm meaning to add a little
You and Yuki were pretty incredible, though.
crack.
Battles between pro
motif
builders
there.
aren't just intense. They're just so much more.
It's true. These fights can get pretty advanced. I'm glad you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I was pretty
I feel
good,
like
wasn't I?
definitely learned a few things.
No, my teammates were good too. Actually, they were. I'm not sure if they were doing more damage
so,
or not.
you know, thanks and stuff.
I'm thinking that they were. One of them was fairly heal based, but the other one was doing chunks
What's
of damage.
this? Approval from
Chunks.
Lynn herself? Wow, I really did win big today.
Don't get too excited over praise from a high schooler. That's going to be creepy for someone your age. I'm assuming he's, early 20s, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
How is that? Click up welcome.
Another option is to do
This is Conrad,
survival
please.
mode.
How is that?
Because I haven't done this. I did it once before with someone else, and that'll go for a while. I got an hour, an hour and 46 seconds before I think their connection died because I didn't get to the end. I didn't die. It just was like, oh nope, it's over. I think they retired because they had to go, but I'm not sure. And not everybody is up for survival mode, it seems like. But I kind of want to try it out. I haven't gotten to go through it again since then, so. I definitely enjoyed the challenge of it. Although at first it wasn't particularly difficult. It ramps up over time. Oh, that looks terrible. There we go. I promise I'll turn the camera back on in a second. I just pressure on my nose makes it kind of difficult. Plus I need to, Oh, they're gone. They disappeared, or they just went back into their room at some point. This isn't honestly is not my most not advanced. It's not my most upgraded build. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Nice. Okay. Well, I was gonna switch builds, but now that I've got people on my team, I can't do that.
Sweet build. Thanks.
I mean, I will switch my build after this because
Sweet build.
Yeah. Fucking roaches. Excuse me. I live in a really crappy studio, in a really crappy building, so I moved in and they're already vermin. It's lovely. Excuse the overshare. Oh no, I lost someone. I'm not devastated, but disappointed. Alright, okay. I don't know how long this is going to take, because last time there was only 2 of us, and then they all... Was that really all wave 1? I'm sincerely hoping that these are like truly randomized, because I want to end up fighting some Caliban parts, but I don't think that those are in circulation in these matches. Damn it. I'm missing sometimes. I don't want the funnels to be doing all the work. I imagine on some level the number of waves and the speed of the waves depends on how fast you destroy everything. So sometimes it's going to go faster than others. But 2 waves in 40 seconds, not bad. But I don't think it's going to stay that. I mean to switch this thing's mode to the red version, because it's the whole current point of it is to be a red mode. Red. I finally thought of an idea that I liked for you know, a red Gundam with flex with bits of green too. Because I'm a big fan of roses, even though I've never actually kept any roses. Just like them. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. Number 4. Okay, I think it seems to move on every 2 waves, but I don't know. It depends, I think. Huh. Very clearing these real fast, though. Like I said, it does ramp up over time. And then you end up fighting a boss every 5. Holy crap, that's definitely not all me. Wow. Is this just the power of 3 really well-built suits, or what are they using? I'm gonna have to check the builds. I don't like to do that thing where it's just not my thing. I don't enjoy having the parts replaced. I wish we could use the mastered skills without doing that, because, you know, I spent a long time designing that to have it replaced by a random wireframe. You know, that's great. Lovely. Things are dying really fast. Holy crap. Everybody's got like a dozen funnels up. I'm the only one with very few funnels. I'm holding myself back by not having any of those wireframe mastered parts. I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know why this keeps going out. I have it. It's just bounce with. I don't do it very often because I have trouble getting it the timing right sometimes. Spawn right around here most of the time when it's the second wave or whatever this is. Saving up EX bar so that I can have some of the finishers, some of the twin satellite cannons later. Once we get to the next stage, it's going to make us move in a second. Yeah, and the next is going to be a boss. I think. Pretty sure it's going to be another giant monster. Yep. I think this is the hash mall or the asparagus. Yeah, it's the asparagus. I know that's not how it's pronounced. I just don't know how to pronounce it. I don't remember it. I've never seen it before, so other than this game. Atsara. Yeah. Oh, I do like how well that went. That turned out well. Oh, you stupid targeting. That was all my fault, I'm pretty sure. That was my fault for facing, right above it instead of, looking down at it. Because I didn't look down, I guess it decided to point it off to the left. Although I also wonder if they're also going, man, these guys are doing a lot of damage. I can't tell, though. I think they're probably... There's this nagging brain thought that goes, oh yeah, they're totally carrying me in this. And that's not good. I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't say looking good if that was the case, but they might not be complimenting me because there's more than me in this. Yeah. Oh, that was an accident to land right on top of these Gunpla. I'm sure it was obvious that it wasn't intentional. Yeah, I need to go into the assembly and change it to the red version of the Awakening. Excuse me. I mean, I do kind of like the royalty-free battle music, but I wish it wasn't, you know, so generic battle music, to be honest. It's very much like, let's just, you know, I could be wrong. I don't mean to insult whoever composed this by, you know, saying it's royalty-free, but it's not groundbreaking Mozart, to be sure. Predictability that even unstudied to notice the way that things end up spawning in various spots. But that's most games. You're not going to get away from some predictability in systems. Humans just notice patterns. That's our brain. But it's nice when it's hard to recognize the patterns, you know. Holy crud, we are blowing through this faster than I expected. It's about twice the speed as the other one we went through, but the other one, like I said, there was only 2 of us in there. And I was way under-leveled, and then at some point they ended up dropping out, so I had to just solo for a while, and then I did fine for a bit. This hand of mine is burning red and it's telling me to blow myself up. No, I'm kidding. That's the wrong crossover. Okay, no, I'm not no slacker. I'm not no slouch. That's definitely me doing some damage. I'm doing some shit. Damn, I only got one satellite cannon shot off, but oh well. I should say some stuff periodically, but I don't know. Sometimes I worry that, like, being like, good work, it will feel condescending somehow when I'm not sure why that thought pops in my brain, except having dealt with a lot of Karens. Fun fact is that technically functions basically the same as the Tall Geese 3 arm, but it costs more. So in some ways, I ended up recreating the way that the Tall Geese 3 plays without using most of the Tall Geese 3 parts. You got a pointy shield. I like my pointy shield. Giant monster? No. It said giant monster, but that's not what it is. They're multiple. I know. At that point, I guess you could say, well, why not use the Call of Duty 3 arm? And I'm like, well, I don't want to. I like the way that it works. So when I build it myself, it's cheaper, but it's mine.
Looking good. Good work.
Yep, now it's a giant mobile armor. Man, I can't tell if I'm getting pulled along here by these guys or not. There's a swarm of funnels, and it's definitely not me. Hashmal. I've only got 4 funnels to be going around. Excuse me, sorry about that. Gross. Blast. Oh, damn it. I hate that. I wasn't even facing the wrong direction. I was literally facing the hash mall. And it's like, hey, you want to shoot off into the desert, right? You want to make a plate of glass over there? That was a Gundam accident. Which I'm recently trying to dig into. I'm enjoying it so far. There, that time it totally hit it. Yeah. Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah. Good work. The higher up in, I don't know why, but it seems like the more hit points that they have, the easier it is to build up bar. Maybe that's just because I didn't build anything that's like, oh hey, the moment you destroy something, you get more EX bar. But then there's the, like I said in the last stream, I'm curious about whether the funnels affect functions like that. I haven't seen other people's streams, so I might want to go check that out to see if that's true. Because I just haven't built that. But I could also just build a Gunpla that's designed for that. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I've had other priorities in mind so far. So far, the dragon build is the closest I've got to having I suspect that might be the key to having that Gunpla run more efficiently and faster, is by having a number of traits that, abilities that give you more EX bar when you kill things with an EX skill. Because like I was saying before, the more specific something is, the better it is. So if I've got a bunch of funnels and those functionally count as an EX skill for all the time that they're up, then hypothetically it would count like that. I don't know. I have to test that. I don't know. But that Gunpla is the perfect example of doing that. I haven't built anything in there, so I probably could build it rather easily. Yeah, again, I can't tell sometimes who's destroying what. And it doesn't give you a live feed of what damage is being done, what's blowing up, except to give you what parts you're dropping and what your buffs are at the moment. Which is fine, but it'd be nice if you could tell who was dealing the death blow and how much damage he dealt, other than the ace points are... They don't seem to take into account percentile damage based on various things. But holy crud, that thing was beefy. That took a while. Like I said, we're starting to get into the chunkier guys now. Another giant armor next. I think I want to switch to the Ryuga Ray again to try out one of the other builds. Even though I really like this one, I wanted to see what it looked like with the cannon again, and I'm enjoying it. It looks good. Is that where the beam flag thing comes from? I don't think so.
Looking good. Copy that. So sweet build.
I did not mean to do that again.
Thanks. My bad.
Oh my god. I feel stupid. But then I'm like, well, now I'm worried that it sounded like it's sarcastic because I said my bad, but it was mostly my bad for spamming on accident. Did not mean to do that. And everybody does have sweet build, but I don't need to say it for as many times as there are people in the match, you know? Oh, gods. I am hearing people shouting in the background, so I apologize for that. I can't control that, so I'm going to mute my mic for a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay, it seems like things have calmed down in the background, but hopefully they don't flare up again tonight. Have to mute again. Sorry about that. Well, when my neighbors start shouting obscenities, I don't want to catch that on audio. Oh man, we're doing, holy crud, they're still chewing through these enemies. I'm not sure how much credit to give them and how much credit to give myself, but I guess we'll see when we get through this. But it doesn't tell you what their scores are, it just tells you your score. I don't think it does. Honestly, this is one of my favorite ones they end up making for the bosses. This one's actually creative and interesting. Like, oh hey, yeah, they used the Gundam base design, and then they made the actual moving Gunpla, the giant Gunpla move for real. Like, well, you know, it's not a Gunpla, but it's not plastic. I mean, I'm sure parts of it are plastic, but I digress. I don't want to get into the mechanics and composition of the real Gundam that is in Tokyo or Akihabara. I don't remember exactly it is. Bro, my legs! Oh! Sometimes I don't notice when it's targeting me like that. It's hard to... Build up bar, build up bar, build up bar, build up bar. Oh, no, that hurt. And there go my legs again. Oh, okay. I think it was actually giving me damage ticks for that, even though it was sort of not targeting right. Weird. This game is weird. Frustrating in some places and ways. Oh, see, now that time it decides to point into the ground like I want it to. What the... I don't understand what's making this thing go off. Okay, I just don't anymore. Although I do think that putting them both on the one side has improved the aim significantly. Plus it makes it fit more in line with the intelligence archetype. Might be able to tell when we see the next tall geese. Because it turns out there's more like 4 or 5 tall geese. Tall geese. It's hard to say tall geese because tall geese is a singular and geese is plural, so would it be tall geeses for plural tall geese? I don't know. I shouldn't be thinking about this. It's not the important questions. Not like there's. Well, I mean, there are multiple tall geese, so it is irrelevant, a relevant question. But it's not an important question. What is the plural of tall geese? I need to know. I'm gonna go with tall geese as the plural of tall geese. Just because it makes it simpler. And tall geese is just, it sounds wrong because, like, even though tall geese is like, why wouldn't it be called tall goose? Because it's multiple, like, tall geese is one goose, right? One tall geese is a tall goose. I don't know. But it's still my favorite mobile suit, despite the goofy noble. It's got a vibe. It's got an aura, you know? What are you saying, Cat? I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you. Oh, did they go in the... They're in the cave? Never happens. They never do that. I hate it when they do. I almost never see it spawn in the cave, though. Or I just forgot that it did this in this way. It's been a minute since I did this. I'm saving up some of my bars for the next wave. Mostly because the next wave is going to be a giant boss and I want to blast it in the face as the opener. What are you doing on my table, Cat? If I weren't distracted, I would have picked you off of there. Now I'm concerned for the just before. Really hope not. I wish we could get this Gunpla, but we don't actually get this Gunpla. Like, that head is pretty freaking cool, but no, we don't get that. Should I be hitting anything? Sometimes it's hard to tell when you're like in the middle of a giant Gunpla when it's actually doing anything. I barely ever use my left side weapon, or my right side weapon. I have it just for the buffs, to be honest. Like, I've considered making a few weapons that are purely for the sake of, like, focusing up on one particular weapon, and I think that some people have been doing that. Because, like, for me, every one of my weapons is mostly selfish. They'll only a buff itself, and maybe a little bit of the weapon that's on the other side, but, like, I could make a dedicated pair of weapons that are like, okay, these have to be used together so they are buffing one another as the specific damage types that they use. Right side weapon, right side, etc. And then that really pump up the damage much bigger than what you have. Dude, why are you... That one was kind of intense.
Looking good.
But it didn't really do much.
Copy that.
Okay, I don't think people would be complimentary if they were feeling like they were pulling me along. That would be... But then again, there's nothing really negative in the chat to speak of. You can't be like, hey, you suck. There's literally no way to express a negative emotion in this game except disappointment. Which, yeah, what was that cult, the one that cult that made an anime, Happy Science, or something like that? Like, oh no, you can't have any bad, you can't have any, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. They did make an anime. But I might not be thinking of the right thing. But their beliefs say that, like, you know, if you have any negative thought, then it's your fault, and B, you're sinning or something like that. And I'm not a part of it, so I'm not gonna get the gist of what it means either. But there's a lot of weirdness there too, so I should get into it. I watched a really good video on that by, I think, I'm trying to remember the name of the channel that made it. Brain farts. I don't like those. My Mother's Basement, I think it is. He does anime reviews, basically, and he's got like a summer's hottest trash, and it's funny. I'm amused by the complimentary, and like it's almost like simultaneously complimentary and parodying, you know, making fun of how trashy some of the anime is. Like, but then again, you know, sometimes it's fun to watch something trashy, you know? Everybody has those guilty pleasures, you know? It's not illegal. Oh, we're all basically isolated and fighting one of the other robots together. Yeah. I seem to be building a lot of mobile suits that are like a tanky build, but none of them have much of a haste up power. And I'm a little confused as to why there aren't any abilities in the on the parts that actually increase hate. The only thing that increases the hate of your, which is I guess another term for aggro in this game, is the enhancement slots. Man, button lag. I think that was basically me. Blocking. You're almost it. Well, I'm gonna mute myself again because they're shouting outside. It sounds like things have calmed down or moved far enough away that my mic is not going to pick up their screaming, but I can't tell, and once again, I'll mute myself again if my neighbors get too loud, unfortunately. Yay. Sarcasm. I can't control their volume or their moods. Can't tell if that's a cat or a person messing with my door. The cat likes to play in the very short hallway that I have and mess up my rugs every time she runs through. So, at least she keeps me busy. If I need something to be busy. I also wonder sometimes if I'm just playing wrong and everybody else is playing it in a different way. I don't think so, though. I mean, and again, I've never asked, and I haven't really joined any of the community forums and such. Posture check. Oh, chimeras. That didn't do very much damage. That's disappointingly weak that time. Oh, and this is right where the last time got broken off. But I think that's because my last partner quit. I'm not sure. Either that or they lost connection. One of the two. Okay. Time to get serious. I mean, we've been serious this whole time, but... Ah, Neo Xeon 2. Which feels redundant, because Neo means new, so... Hi, cat. Yeah, thanks. Oh, why am I... No. No. don't end up using the realistic very often, but due to the way that everything is structured. But it's also not an actual bit. Like, it's just a blast thing. And I'm like, well, that doesn't feel like any of the other bits, even though, like, when you go and look at the... Ow! Cat! When you go watch the anime for Gundam Age, it was clearly using a bunch of funnels. Ooh, wow, okay, that did a serious chunk. I love the regen I have, because it's evidently enough for... Wow, okay, so that's great. That's great. I love shooting right across its butt like it. Like that. How do you... Cat, do not, just because I shook my hair does not mean you need to play with it. Oh my god. Stop it, cat. And I was just thinking in my head, well, I don't have to beat myself with the cat like I do with his neighbors, because she's well behaved. Then she proved me wrong. I'm glad I didn't say that out loud before she started. Stop playing with my hair. Well, that's cool. I don't know why it's not actually showing the robot. It's like, yeah, you want to see the sky above the robot, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was the longest robot battle so far. What do you do? They're all robot battles, but that was the longest one, of course. Everything's a robot battle. I really want to get the maxed out survival achievement and title. We're so close. 4 more to go. 4 more to go. 3 more. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, there it is. 3 more to go. Even if my teammates end up dropping out by accident for one way or the other, I'm going to keep going. Even if it kills me. It probably will. Oh wow. I've extended the awakening through two scene changes so far, I think. didn't need to hit that button, but it is appropriate. I do appreciate them sticking out. Accidental gratitude is still gratitude. I'm not sure I would be able to get this far without help. I'm pretty sure I couldn't. These builds aren't that high tier yet. I don't think. At least mine. I don't believe they're carrying me, but there's still, something to be said about teamwork, You need teamwork in these games. Last one. Yeah.
Good work. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, really? Okay. Oh. What? Okay, that's not what I expected to fight, but cool. I expected to fight the Dark Gundam here for some reason. But watch it have like 4 or 5 perfect grades or something. See, and that time it functioned exactly like I wanted it to, but it didn't. So. What? Oh no. Oh no. Who is it targeting? Oh no. My teammates have disconnected. And I don't know why it does that. Oh no. I did not expect to have to solo the final act. I have no idea why it suddenly cut me off. Everything else seems to be going in order. Kill a bunch of hurt. I'm gonna have to mute myself. Apologies for being quiet there.
The battle's over. Mission
Oh.
cleared.
Things started to heat up in the background, so I didn't want that to mess with that. Oh, wow! I accidentally had to solo that because, I guess my teammates, dropped out for one reason or another. Probably, I'm assuming, connection issues. Oh, man, I'm turning off my camera for a sec. I need to smoke a cigarette after that. Not that I'm advocating that kind of thing. Don't do that. Don't. But oh my gosh, I can't believe I soloed that. Oh, that was intense. I did not expect it to be that intense. I should have expected it to be that intense. Well, and I'm glad that I still got an S rank on that for doing that, because... I mean, I'm going to accept the clear time being a B since I literally had to solo that. And this Gunpla is not intended for that. Oh my gosh. Look at, oh wow, the ace points just shot up on 50 because of the solo. Holy scrap. Wow. Yeah. Whew. Whew. Oh, that was intense, like camping. I wonder if that get... Ooh, I like that. I like that cannon. It's not a cannon, it's a rifle, but... Ooh. Got a lot of parts now. Oh, wow. Sorry about being quiet there for a second there. If Cat Rose is still here, I was muted again, like I mentioned, because of the people here being... Oh, yeah. Divine Survivor. Whew. Okay, I'm going to have to go offline real quick to change the... I'll leave the multiplayer lobby. Because that is definitely my most prized. Ooh, what is that? Ooh. Obtain a total of 100 GB from the profile card results and gallery. Oh, well, that's nice. Oh. Well, crap. Which one do I want? Difficulty or... Well, that one's just a generic one. I'm not that one I'm not proud of at all. I just participated. I hate participation prizes. It's no one likes them. The generation that bitches about them is the one who invented them. You know what? I don't know. It's like, which one do I want to go for? Community acceptance or having achieved the highest in survival? Oh gosh, I do have to use the restroom after that. Excuse my overshare there, but that was 14 minutes of hell. Yeah, I'm gonna go with charismatic builder. I feel like communal acceptance is more difficult to achieve than that was. I'll be right back. Apologies, bio break was quite urgent after 2 hours of playing and 15 minutes straight of that. That was intense. And let me turn my camera back on. So many parts I have on in my inventory now. Oh man, that was intense. Oh yeah. Yeah. Quite full. Oh, those actually have an those have a limit. I didn't know that those had a limit too. Huh. I'll have to go through and clear those out. I'm much more diligent about clearing those out because there's a lot of them that are just freaking useless. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm not interested in doing that. Excuse me, I need to take my boots off, so my hands are off the keyboard. Oh, that was a cool build. Excuse me, gross. I did not mean to burp into the mic. I hope it didn't pick that up, but it might have. Whoops. There we go. All clear. I will probably end the stream once my coffee is done, which it's almost over. Gotta hop back online though.
Welcome.
I wonder if my room is still open. Nope, it deleted it after that. It seems. I could go to Udon, but or Yato. I don't know what Yato means, so I'm not gonna do that.
I'm ready. Yes, sweet. Yes, sir.
Now, wow, that was quite an intense. Oof. I do really appreciate that at least they let us name our channel, our lobby, whatever we want it to be. Although I am curious what they would. What is an unacceptable title? I'm sure there are unacceptable titles. I'm absolutely certain of that. Now, I do need to go through some inventory cleanup and such.
Welcome. Coming.
I'm gonna have to mute myself because my neighbor's playing their music too loud again. Sorry. I hate that. I didn't unmute the right thing. So I was saying that if you could tell, you might be able to tell I'm deleting anything that's negative or sometimes I will keep a negligible negative like that, but I'm not going to do that this time. I question the logic in producing any of them that are at all negative like that. I can't tell what purpose it would serve. I'm wondering if someone's knocking at my door or what. I'm not inclined to answer it. It's like almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Hence why I'm quite exasperated by my neighbors being so loud. I mean, I get that it's Sunday morning, and I'm not religious, so that's not why I care. It's mostly just, you know, it's the time of night. Why, dude? That? What? Huh? I mean, I guess I could see some reasoning behind that, but there are so many of these, man. So many. And you can't filter out the ones that only have what ability. They didn't, like, I've checked. Filters? Nope. You can filter by new. You can filter by ones that you've marked. You can filter by the type of ability, but you cannot filter whether it has 1, 2, or 3 abilities. Which, again, there's parts of this that either they just didn't, you know, they didn't think of that, they were rushed too much, or they were just like, you know, it's okay to waste our players' time. It's a game. It's supposed to waste time. But, like I said, people like to waste their time efficiently. Which sounds like an oxymoron, but it's really not. It's really not. I'm also curious why they made these such a negligible sale cost. Like, selling these, there's no real reason for it to have a sale or inventory limit, as far as I can tell, except to, you know, add steps to the loop, you know, or I guess make you pick and choose and specialize. I don't know. Yeah. At some point in time, I'm going to have to go through and pick up or sell the ones that are negligible in functionality. Because a lot of the ones that are one ability, like I said, they're not that useful. I mean, they're useful. They could be useful. I've never seen one that's really good because you basically have to have a maxed out trait. Because this one, it's got nearly maxed out negative value on the max duration. So, like, why would you want to equip that? Why would they do that? But then there's another. My fuck! Like I said, it's moments like that where I think that the game needs to have some moments where it's like, hey, are you sure you want to X out this sales screen? Because you just spent 5 minutes selecting objects. Fuck you, game designers. Fuck you very much. No, I don't usually feel like that. I don't usually say things like that. But it's a clear oversight where it's like, well, why didn't you have confirmation here? Like, I get it. You want us to. I appreciate the one that's like, hey, do you want to use this object in the upgrade process? Are you sure about that? But then, like, why make useless instances of these at all? And I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna say fuck it on deleting these because. Eventually, I will have a bunch of perfected ones, and I get it. I imagine they're like, "Oh yeah, they wanna make sure that they got stuff to grind." But like, I still question why making it a negative value at all. There's no value, there's no function or use in making it negative except to waste the player's time. And I don't like when games are literally intentionally wasting your time. That is a frustrating tactic. It's basically filler in game form. And that would be one thing that I would complain about this game about, is that there is some filler to some extent, that if you pay attention to it, if you go and, you know, dig into the min-maxing to an extent and the upgrading parts to the deepest minutia, then you would get a lot of time sink out of it. And I did that to an extent because I really like to min-max, and so I learned a lot about the internals of the system, or the nuance of the system. I'm still learning things about it too. I'm not sorry for this, like I said in the description, due to the servers or the game servers. I'm not sure if it's the game servers doing it or what. Ooh, that's a really good one. If they have a marker by them, I've obviously seen them. But some of them, why would you want to increase your skill cooldown? Again, it comes down to the developers deciding that they were going to create elements in the game that intentionally wasted the player's time. I know some people don't like it when people are overly negative, but I think that everything that is made and put out there has the, burden. It should be able to withstand the burden of criticism, but as long as it's in good faith, of course. Oh my gosh, why? Like I said, they really need to refine their filter, and there's obvious ways that they could have had it improved at the outset. But the good news is they are updating, they are improving things. They've already released one update that added the Calibarn and a couple of another mobile suit. And to be entirely frank, I called it. I wasn't streaming this game when I said that, but I called it offline. I was like, yeah, they're going to update. They're going to add things in the updates, things that people are complaining about. They're going to fix that. They either are saving it for a DLC so that they can get a second wave of purchasers when that DLC comes out, or a third wave, or a fourth wave, or a fifth wave. Because when you spend so much time on a game, you want to, have an extended period of time where you're profiting off of that game. Although I'm not really sure about the length of time that went into the development of this game, to be specific. Or how much crunch was involved, how well the devs were treated. All those things are important to consider. And some of these I might need to, even the two ability ones are going to need to be deleted at some point, depending on how negligible their functionality is. 'Cause some of them just they're not going to be worth it. But at the moment, it's kind of hard to tell how useful they are because of the sorting system being kind of shit. I mean, there's no mincing words about it. The sorting system in this game is just trash. I can't figure it out. And if someone could elucidate, or could illuminate, is it elucidate or illuminate? I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up later. If someone could enlighten me about the nuances of what I'm getting wrong with it, that would be wonderful. I know I missed a meme moment there, but I'm often bad about catching memes at the moment that I could make them. almost done. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Ooh, that one's a really, really, really good item drop rate. But yeah, I have not been able to figure out how to make it sort things properly in this mode or in several other instances. I haven't figured it out. And there's absolutely no way to filter certain traits or to search for a specific trait, because I would like to be able to go into the synthesis menu and filter out everything that is not item or drop rate part, and that's the only ability that I want to be visible. That way I can pick out every single one of them that I have, or just a couple, so that I get the right upgrades. But there isn't an ability to do that yet, and my hope is that they listen to input and criticism enough to actually take that into account. My impression, based on the fact that they released the Caliban Gunpla and Mighty Strike Freedom, which I'm not impressed by the design of, to be entirely honest. It's just like Strike Freedom with a sword. Cool. But the fact that that they added that either means that they needed more work to finish it, they had it prepared and were saving it, or they heard people complain that it wasn't in the base game and then they fixed that, which suggests that either it was already finished and intended for a DLC and they pushed it forward, or that they just rushed it, which some elements make me think that they rushed it. But I don't want to cast aspersions in that regard. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Are you looking for something?
I wonder if
The
I
kits are
unlocked
this
anything
way.
from
The builder's parts are this way.
that. Nope. Nope. No new builder's parts. No new icons. No new Gunpla. I've basically bought everything. The only thing that
The
I can
kits
do
are
is
this
to
way.
go and get more versions of the various Gunpla. Which, like I said, I need to periodically pick up pieces for reuse and re-upgrades. And now I have to mute myself again because my neighbors have turned their music up to, god-awful levels. And namely because I can't tell when it's loud enough for it to actually pick up on the mic, and I would rather be safe than sorry. And in the event that I eventually do get monetized, I don't want there to be a bunch of licensed music over a bunch of crap I'm recording. that's loud enough to be heard by my mic. It's very frustrating. And I'm too broke to afford soundproofing. As previously mentioned, I planned on ending the stream when my coffee ran out, and it just ran out. So, well, thankfully now I won't have to worry about my neighbor's music getting too loud, but hopefully, and there it is again. So, thanks for joining me if you were watching through the whole thing, or even if you weren't, you know, if you watch this in the future, and thanks. If you don't, that's cool too. Like, comment, and or subscribe if you want, but I don't like those little call to actions. I've heard people go on to long thank you speeches in videos about that. And somebody who was working under Legal Eagle did that, and then it just sounded like a LinkedIn post turned into a YouTube video, which is sad because I really like Legal Eagle, but evidently some of his editors who've made their own channels don't have quite as much charisma. But I digress. Thanks for joining me for this little survival mode. I didn't intend for most of the stream to be survival mode. In fact, I'm gonna go check to see how long that took. What are you doing, cat? Jesus. You'll have to excuse my cat.
Welcome!
That's the wrong desk.
This is the mission.
Well, and if you enjoy watching my cat make it difficult for me to finish everything, then
This is the coming. Please pause that.
feel free to subscribe for that too. Oh, okay. So, well, wow, it actually cut back some time on there, and my boss run was the entirety of it. It was the entirety of like the last 14 minutes of it. So, wow, not bad. But I'm a little bit curious why it was doesn't say anything in that. 'Cause I did complete it.
How is that?
I did. Why does it have the reward just like? Is it because it's totally random? Is it actually random? I don't know. Oh well.
This is welcome.
In any case, thanks for joining me.